What's going on, guys? So I'm about to point something out. You might have already noticed it. If you have noticed it, it's something that will either bug you or, I guess maybe some of y'all don't care, but so if you get to looking right here, this right one, or technically the left, is a little bit lower than this one, or I guess technically this one's a little bit higher than that one because most of them have about that size gap, whereas this one is a lot smaller than typically. So as you can see, a little bit of gap difference, and I know there's 2 bolts underneath, and then there's 4 that are actually holding the bumper on underneath the grill, which hopefully we won't have to take the grill off. I'm gonna try the bottom ones and we'll see how that go, and I'll let y'all know. And it's still fully secure, so we're gonna have to go take the grill off and loosen up the other bolts, but we're gonna start with taking all these little push pins out, get this radiator guard off, and then we'll get the grill. All right, we got the top part off. Now we're just gonna have these 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is supposed to lift back a little bit, and then there's like a couple retainer clips around the edge, and you're just gonna have to pull this back and then pull that out, and it should pop straight out. Go ahead and put some masking tape down, just because when you're pulling this out, you know, it's probably gonna like jerk free. So I put this down, just don't want to scratch the bumper up, so go ahead and put something down there just in case. Okay, so if you watch any other videos, they make it seem kind of easy. Not very easy. These things do not like to come out. I found that if you pop this corner one off, and you can stick, this is one of like the angle needle nose, stick it in the hole right behind there, and that holds it from falling back in. Do this on both sides, and then that'll keep it pushed out far enough where you can get these 2 and they'll stay out and not fall back in. So next up is to grab it and pull it out, pull the retaining clips out. All right, just like that. And yes, it's a good thing I did tape it up because it did try to jump off as soon as I did that. But you really just grab it, really just right here. It'll pop these 2 right here out, and then grab it down here. Go ahead and do that. It pops right out. So now we're going to go ahead and loosen up our bolts here, here, and then those 2 over there. And then we're gonna try to adjust this thing. All right, guys, so after trying to figure out how to actually adjust this, check it out. Oh yeah, so here's what they didn't put on perfectly straight. It's this mount right here. This is what actually holds the bumper onto the frame. And if you loosen 1, 2, 3 bolts, this can go up and down. It has a little free play. And because I thought it was just from here and the other bumpers and stuff, other mounts that you had to play with it, but it's actually this guy. And it just looks like they just mounted this one. As you can see, it's got a little gap right there. This side didn't. It was covered up. So that side got mounted a little higher. This side got a little lower when they torqued everything down. So that's why that bumper was sagging just a little bit. But as you see, I've got it just jack right here up on the little bar underneath, pushing it up. And I'm just gonna go through there and tighten everything down where it sits right here, and hopefully it will stay nice and even. I'll let you know. All right, guys, well we've got her about perfect. It might look a tad different, mainly because the lighting in here, we've only got this one light over here, kind of going sideways, but it's pretty much as good as it couldn't get. And happy with it. So definitely, Critter's down here just sleeping. Definitely a lot more pleased with it now than I was. So I might tweak it just a hair more, but that's all you gotta do, guys, is really just loosen up your stuff. And then these 3, this one is a pain to get to, pain in the butt. You can only get through it through right here, but you know, adjust that side a little bit if you want to bring that one up or down. Adjust this side if you want to bring this side up or down. All right, guys, so there she is, all back together. Just about perfect to me. And before some of y'all comment, yes, I know it's just a truck. Some people might say, you know, who cares? It's just a truck, whatever. But it was just kind of annoying when I got a brand new truck and the bumper wasn't aligned properly. And like I said, don't let the light fool you and some of the shadows and stuff. It's just about perfect. It's as good as I'm gonna get it for sure. And I'm so happy. Hopefully, you know, after driving it and stuff, nothing it comes out of alignment or anything. I did tighten it down best I could, but we'll see if it does. We'll just have to adjust it again. But yep, so if any of y'all got a, I guess 2016 and up Chevy Silverado, or it might be the same for, you know, a lot more years than that, I'm not sure, but that's pretty much what you do to adjust it, get your bumper looking a whole heck of a lot better than the way mine came. So hopefully this did help y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.